Now is the most important part of the event today, where we felicitate each of the participants. Can I please invite Swamiji to the stage and Sri Madhu to the stage, please, to give the mementos. Thank you. So we'll now call each of the participants, starting from Elathalam team. Felicitate every single participant, and then the Chanda team. I also happen to note some of the, an interesting observation or a fun fact that they had provided. So I'll try to add a little color as I call each of the participants. Are we ready? Okay, so we'll start with the Elathalam team. Bhargav, Prasanna. Bhargav also plays multiple Western and Indian instruments. What a great quality. Isn't it amazing to see the young generation here? Next participant, Dhanya Chittilingat. Looks like we have a favorite here. And her fun fact is, snakes are one of her favorite animals or reptiles, and she has held a viper once, and she's got a tattoo of one too. Can we have Giri Raghavan to the stage? Sri Giri loves playing Chanda. The next participant, Haridas Arangettam. And his fun fact is he loves driving and cooking, and after retirement, he would like to become a truck driver. I only hope he gets a valid CDL license. Can we have Jyoti Haridas, please? She loves playing Chanda. Can we have Lakshmi Harish to the stage, please? Lakshmi has acted in Kannada short films. And in fact, one of her films has played in a local Regal cinema. So I have taken my selfie, you get in line. Can we have Mohan Raman to the stage, please? Definitely a favorite. No. He's a crazy Ilayaraja fan and loves to hike. Next, I would like to call upon Neil Nambiar. He loves to play soccer for the Swedish Boro Lightning soccer team. May we have Nisha Menon. Her fun fact is she runs on chai, manages to coordinate multiple plans at once, and still makes it everywhere without missing a moment of fun. Sounds like a fun girl. Can we have Prasanna Nageshwar? In his college days, he learned Carnatic classical flute. Quite a quality. Can I please have Raji Mohan to the stage? She enjoys playing poker and is a die-hard Rajinikanth fan. Oru Taram Sonna. Next, Ramya Rajesh. She's a proud boy mom and undercover superhero, juggling life, emotions, and to-do lists while still finding time to recharge in peaceful, soulful moments. All-rounder. Can we please have Srinivas Nair to the stage? He's totally obsessed with movies, music, food, and travel. My kind of guy. Can we please have Vani Menon to the stage? She loves playing pickleball and enjoys hiking. Fun, fun, fun. So we're done with the Elatalam team. Now we move on to the Chenda participants. We'll start with Anuradha. She loves hiking, an avid music lover. Her kids say she's a cool and fun-loving mom, and she's super proud of that. Next, Aryan Nair. He's a black belt in karate. Please don't mess with him. Babu Muralidharan. He enjoys music, tennis, podcast, and occasional cooking. And he typically rates Walson's home, so quite a handful for the guru. So make sure you take him as a shishya very carefully. Gaurav Nair. He loves playing drums, saxophone, piano, and has a photography business. I'm just kidding. Haridas Balakrishnan. Easygoing person who loves a good adventure and even better food. So if you're looking for a good biryani place, this is the guy you're going to talk to. Harish Bidadi. Has never heard the word Chanda until he joined the first class with Sanjit and is now drumming with the precision of a broken clock. Thank you, Harish. Next, may I call upon Hima Rajapan. Hima is a specialty cake artist, and she's a newfound fan of solo adventures. I have had her cake, is amazing. Hiralal Nair. Loves building with Legos. Has made models of rockets and buildings, even built a replica of his own house. Quite impressive. Mahesh Madhavan. So this is a really fun fact. It actually made me chuckle. Mahesh, he was rejected for a teaching job at a college, but the vice principal that interviewed him is now his father-in-law. I wonder what happened to the next job he failed. Manoj Toniel. Loves to go road trips with family. The longest one has been 2.5 weeks, covering about 4,000 plus miles. Nandakumar Pederi. Ooh, look at that. His Chanda stand is the most possessed or sought after item among the performers. So he now has 2 security guards to make sure it doesn't mysteriously go missing before the Arangettam. Prashant Prakasan. Prashant has a long list of books to read, movies to watch, and things to experience. Playing Chenda was just one of the childhood dreams that he has finally ticked off. Congratulations. Raj Pillai. Raj plays tennis, pickleball, sings bhajan, I've seen it very well, and plays tabla, mridangam, and dholak. Rajiv Nambiar. Quite impressive. So he was part of the VSSC team as a space scientist for India's first PSLV launch. That is impressive. Ravi Iyer. Ravi is a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Ranjit Ranganathan. He is a passionate sports enthusiast and takes every opportunity to play badminton and cricket. Shajan Kadiran. In his free time, he loves hiking Jersey trails, and on the side, he helps families in North Jersey to get house keys and home loans. Sojan Marcos. So his dream job as a kid was to become a lorry driver. And he has also won prize money by eating a whole bunch of bananas, only for his stomach to demand a full refund moments later. Subish Tatankandi. Subish used to practice ancient Kerala martial arts, Kalaripaita, before marriage. Hopefully he didn't have to use it after marriage. Shyam Jain. Shyam enjoys cricket and plays as a medium pace bowler. His slow ball and slow chenda beats both come with unexpected results. Not today. So I think we have felicitated all the Arangettam students today. Can we hear a really round of applause? So I think I can request Swamiji and Madhu to please have your seats. Thank you so much. And I would like to request Sri Walson to come to the podium for a short address.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. It means a lot to us for the team. I hope you enjoyed the performance. Congratulations to everyone who performed today, especially the ones who did Arangettam. Learning an instrument for that matter, and doing Arangettam is not a small feat, especially as an adult, you're managing life's many responsibilities. This team has put a tremendous effort for years to get here today, and that is a really great accomplishment, and they deserve one more round of applause, please. So I had the privilege to work with the Elathalam team to share whatever little knowledge I gained during my Chanda journey, and it has been an incredibly rewarding experience for me. I'm very grateful for the team, for their support, dedication, and passion they have shown to this classical instrument in this land so far away from our homeland. talk about I'm going to take a little bit of time. I'm given a little time limit, but I'll take a little bit of time to talk about the team because it's very important. The youngest member of our team, you probably saw the kid, small kid. His name is Neil Nambiar. He's only 9 years old. And he is very smart, very fun to work with, and he picks up things very quick. And you know how fun it is to teach a 9-year-old kid with a 9 years old attention span, Indian classical instrument, right? I really enjoyed it, and I'm sure he'll go on to become a great percussion. So we have then our newer members of our team, Jyoti, Haritas, Giri, and Vani. They joined midstream when we were well into the learning process, but they caught on faster than expected. Their commitment is really appreciated, and we are so proud of them for being part of our team. And Vani just started her MBA at Rutgers University, and she changes her schedule around to attend the classes on Monday. That's how dedicated she is, and it's heartwarming to hear that level of commitment from someone who grew up here to learn a classical instrument about. Then we have extern ladies. I call them extern ladies. Dhanya, Lakshmi, Nisha, and Ramya. They bring so much of energy, passion, and to the practice and performance. They set the bar high for me always. You know, they're working moms. Sometimes they come to practice with their kids, and that's commitment. You know, but they consistently show up, and that's an inspiration for me personally, and also for the entire team. And then I have Bhargav, one of the OGs. He started so first of all, one of my first. He's a high school senior. He's extremely talented, brilliant guy, but more importantly, he has so much respect for the tradition, the culture, and the form of art. And he's a great kid. I'm so proud of him. I'm so happy that he's part of our team. Then I'm talking about Bhargav. I have to talk about Divya. Divya is Bhargav's mom. She's a non-performing member of our team. That means that she is everywhere we go for the performance or practice. She shows up, she helps the team, and she chauffeurs Bhargav around. Then she did a clever thing. She recruited her husband to join the team so that she can get out of the chauffeuring duties, which worked out very well for her and also for the team. We got an excellent Elathalam player, Prasanna, and I'm so proud of him. Then I have my brother, Srini. He probably got inspired by me involving in this Chanda, whatever the reason he is. I'm very proud of him. He did Elathalam Arangettam today. He's on his way to learning and doing Chanda Arangettam. I'm proud of him, Srini. Then I have Mohan and Raji. What can I tell about this couple? They are my one of my best friends, known for 35 years. I know them for 35 years. I never imagined we will reunite in this journey after knowing them for 40 years. They are so committed, they're so passionate. You know, I know Raji gives her 200% if she wants to do something seriously, and that's what happened here. And she clears her desk 3 p.m. for her 8 p.m. Monday classes. That's how dedicated she is. She keeps me honest. And Mohan, Raji, incredible couple, a lot of respect for them. And I have to talk about Jay Ramchandran. He's my contemporary. We started the journey together. And he's also my teaching assistant now. I know he's always there to help me with anything I need for the practice. And also tell my team to go talk to Jay if you want to hear about some inspiring or funny stories about our Chanda journey. Thank you, Jay. And then my Chanda homies, Nandu, Babu Muralidharan, my baby, not baby, Babu Kundel, Ashok, Mahesh, that's an inside joke. Babu Kundel, Ashok, Mahesh, Govinath, they have always been there for our team to do preparation for practice or anything. They're always there to help us. Thank you very much. And then a big thank you to Sanjit. Sanjit is, as you know, he's the leader of our team. He keeps us inspired. I personally look up to him for his support and guidance. It's his leadership that has brought PA and Adivedi where it is today. He's my guru too. Thank you, Sanjit. Thank you for your leadership. At this time, also remember my Ashan, Sri Kalamandalam Shivadas Ashan. His love and blessings keep me going and the team as well. I cannot finish, and also want to thank our Chinmaya family, Swamiji and Jit and everybody. That's our breeding ground. They open their doors anytime we want to do practice. Without the Swamijis and their support, we wouldn't be here today. I cannot finish this without thanking my wife Shalini and my kids Harita and Sagar for their unconditional support and encouragement. Shalini has been putting up with a lot these days because of me, and she knows I appreciate it. If you don't, thank you very much. Thank you, really appreciate it. And that's it. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And thank you. Congratulations. Sorry I took longer than I was given time, but I have to do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sanjay. So what now we're going to do is, we can't have every person here speak because of in the interest of time. However, we picked a couple representatives from the Chenda team and a couple of representatives from the Ilathalam team who are going to come here and share their journey, or the learnings and the hardships and, their outcomes and things like that. So can I please invite Anu and Nanda from the Chenda team? And Bhargav and Vani from the Ilathalam team to share your experience in the past 3 years.
Hari Om Swamiji, and hello everyone. My name is Bhargav, and I would like to introduce my team here today. First, I would like to acknowledge how my journey started. I have two gurus, Sanjit Uncle and Dalsan Uncle. Sanjit Uncle, he taught me tabla when I was back in middle school. That's when I started learning tabla under him, and he graciously offered me to join as a part of this Chanda Melam team. And they didn't have many Elathalams at the time, so he wanted me to specifically play Elathalam. So that's what I did, and I couldn't be more thankful to him for inviting me. And Balsan Uncle, he was also a great guru. He taught me everything I know about Elathalam that I do now. And I also can't thank him enough because he was the one who taught me from the beginning to now. For 2 years, I've been learning Elathalam with his guidance. All right. Thank you all for attending, and congratulations to my fellow performers as well. Thank you, guys.
Good evening, everyone. I still remember the first time I saw the Chenda group perform at Chinmaya Mission in Cranberry, and I thought to myself, wow, this seems pretty cool. Shortly after that, my dad decided he wanted to give the Chenda a try. And from that moment on, my days of peaceful sleep were officially over. Every weekend at 5 a.m., without fail, he'd start practicing and go all the way till 9 a.m. I'm pretty sure it was a tactic to wake me up, and unfortunately, it always worked. After hearing him practice every single day, I eventually had most of his script memorized. So I figured, why not join in? I'm just kidding. In all honesty, seeing how dedicated my dad was inspired me to give Elathalam a shot. Now, about our Monday evening Elathalam practices. Whenever Wilson Uncle would start teaching us something new, my mom, who was also learning at the time, and I would look at each other and think, yeah, we're screwed. But the real panic started when he'd say, okay, now let's go around the class one by one. That's when the prayers would start to kick in. And when that didn't work, I would start stress practicing before my turn came up, and somehow it always worked out. In all seriousness, all the Elatalan players have really put in a lot of effort and time to get everything right, and we truly couldn't have done it without Wilson Uncle. He dedicated so many of his evenings to teaching us for free, always with a positive attitude. His commitment to our learning and his selfless effort is commendable. Now, separate from those Elatalan practices, we also had full group sessions at Chinmaya Madhavan, and those were always interesting. Sanjit Uncle really pushed us to do our best and made sure every detail was perfect. He didn't even have to say much. Every time the Elatalan members sped up, he'd just give us a look. And not just any look. I mean that look. You know the look that your mom gives you when she tells you to go do something for her, but then you get distracted? Eventually, one thing leads to another, and then when your mom walks back in, you just know it's over. Yeah, that look. Every time we sped up the tempo, Sanjit's uncle would give us the exact look. All jokes aside, he is an incredible guru, so dedicated, so passionate, and always striving to make this team the best it can be. And let's not even get started on the week before the Arangettam. We practiced every single day. At some points, I thought my arms were going to fall off. But honestly, seeing how committed everyone was actually very inspiring. Some members took off work, others came all the way from Boston to join the sessions. The teamwork and dedication in this group is truly amazing. So to wrap up, I just want to say a huge, huge thank you to both Sanjit Uncle and Wilson Uncle for everything they've taught us, and congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
The Elatalam team is going to give a small dakshina to Sri Wilson.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Anuradha, representing the Chenda group, to say a few words about our whole journey and experience. So today is a very special day for each one of us, like our Chenda Arangettam. Like it's the first formal step in our journey with this very powerful and divine instrument. I'm sure, when we all started learning Chanda, few years back, Arangettam, I don't think it was there in any of our minds. It was just a group of people who just, met together to, just curious to learn about this art form. But today, when we stood here with the Chanda in our arms, I was filled with immense pride, gratitude, and, excitement. I would like to take this opportunity to thank each one of us, our teammates, and of course our guru, like Sanjit, Madhu, Walsen. Each one of us contributed really great, to where we are here today. Talking about my experience, so I had a little longer journey than most of my peers here. So I was part of the P.N. Jayavadevedi's first batch. It started under Madhu back in 2019. I joined this group, my cousin brother introduced me to this group. I think I learned for a year and a half, and then due to my own reasons, personal reasons, I had to stop the class at that time. And then later in 2022, I guess the summer 2022, that batch did the Arangettam. So I went to see them, cheer my friends. And that day, I was filled with, mixed emotions, I should say, happy to see that group performing a Melam for an hour and a half. It's not easy. And at the same time, I cheer for all my friends, but I miss being part of that team, and, it really, struck my code. So I said, okay, when the next batch is starting, I'll be the first person to join. And then, when Sanjit started the batch, I think later on that year, in 2022, I was the first person to join that batch, actually. So I'm really happy. And here I am, sharing my experience with you all. So talking about Sanjit, he put on a lot of effort, in teaching us. His dedication is immense. We are really, grateful and thankful for his guidance and support. Swamiji, Swamiji has been very supportive in this whole journey. And to Walson, he was the go-to person for every single questions. He has been very supportive. And of course, Madhu, thank you immensely for giving me the foundation of Chanda. Thank you to each one of you for coming here and blessing us on this occasion. And thanks to all my team members for this, wonderful journey together. Thank you again.
Hey, good evening, everyone. My name is Nanda Kumar. I consider this an honor to be speaking on behalf of my team. Now, standing here, I feel I shouldn't have taken this up because it's easier for me to play the 2-hour Melam than speak for 2 minutes over here. Of course, in front of some 400, 500 odd people. Never done this before, actually. So this is my first time doing something like this. I'm asked to share my experience on learning Chanda leading up to this day. Of course, it's been a very important day for all of us, especially the ones who are performing the Arangettam for the first time. So firstly, we would like to thank each one of you for coming here. It's not easy to get up from your couches on a Saturday afternoon. Ideally, you should be watching Netflix today, but then but ideally you're here, so really thank you all for the effort that you took to come here, promote us, support us, and be here as well. This means a lot to all of us out here. Please give yourself a big round of applause for that. Thanks again. Next up, I would like to thank Swamiji for coming here, gracing us with his divine presence on this occasion. I would also like to thank Kalamandalam Sri Sivadas Ashan along with Padma Shri Shankaranguti Matanur Marar for their messages and blessings. Talking about my experience, I got drawn to learning Chanda when I was fortunate enough to watch the very first Arangettam from our senior batch in 2022. So beyond the inner calling to learn the instrument, to learn the art form, it was the group, it was the camaraderie within the group, the teamwork that actually got me along, and I got along with it. And it's difficult to see something like this come together, especially when you have close to 50 people coming together, learning a single art form in various structures or whatever, right? So, that's exactly what I take away from, and that's what drew me towards this art form. I never knew what it meant like being busy before I actually started learning the art form, because prior to that, of course, most of my weekends used to be like this, sitting at home, as I said, watching Netflix or doing whatever, supposed to be, that I'm not supposed to be doing. But then, the fact of the matter is, I became more busier than my daughter herself. She used to perform at every event, learning Bharatanatyam and all of that. And suddenly my wife was like, this guy is out of home almost every weekend now. She's happier actually that way. No? Right. So all of this wouldn't have been possible without two key folks. Of course, Sanjit, our guru, who is literally a taskmaster, who doesn't settle for nothing less than perfection. He is extremely talented. He can play close to 10 instruments. I can't even spell some of them out here. If I am to say, his talent is not just in playing these instruments, but also teaching them. He breaks down these concepts into really, really smallest forms that it's possible, bite-sized, as we call in computers. But then, I believe that he can literally teach a newborn baby as well to play Chanda. Possibly he should try that for the next batch, I guess. Okay. For our other group, Walson, he's more of a friend than a guru, I would say. So again, extremely talented, can play all 5 of the Panchari Melam instruments. I've basically lost I basically lost count of the number of sessions we have practiced at his home. So Shalini, hopefully, after this Arangettam, you'll get a break from making tea and snacks for all of us, at least till the next Arangettam, I would say. So last but not the least, we would like to thank you all, thank all the seniors who supported us, all the volunteers for being here and supporting us, and all the teammates without whom this event wouldn't have been a success. Well, that was the scripted part. I was reading out of whatever I had written out. But this is for the unscripted part, actually. I was not supposed to be performing for this Arangettam for the simple reason that I had to go through a surgery 3 months ago. And my surgeon had literally ruled me out. He had said, you cannot, you should not, or you cannot, whatever. But that's when, literally, I had mentally broken down. And because leading up to this Arangettam, it took me 3 and a half years to prepare for it. And to say that I cannot perform and wait for another year, I cannot take it. So I had called Sanjit, I spoke to Wilson as well. Needless to say, their support was tremendous. They just said, go for the surgery, we'll figure out what happens after that. But here I am with all their support. I'm performing here, and But because of that, I was the only one who was privileged enough to play with the stand, and I definitely was comfortable doing it. And I was basically the envy for everybody else who had to hang the chanda around the shoulder. It's not just Sanjit and Wilson, it's definitely the whole team which supported me. As you would have seen, possibly noticed, while I was done with the performance, there were people coming to pick up the chanda, take the stand, and all of that. And this happened all through the past 1 month of that we were practicing. And beyond that, I would definitely want to thank my wife Srija and Arya. So they have definitely taken a brunt of me not doing anything, just performing chanda and being with an impaired hand. So I would say 1.5 hand I played chanda. But they actually supported me a lot all through this journey. Wouldn't have been possible without their support as well. But thank you all for coming here, and thanks so much for this opportunity. Bye.
And now Dakshina from the Chanda team to Guru Sanjit. We totally understand you're also as tired. Please give us 10 more minutes and we'll let you go. And now the Boston team has sent a special memento for Guru Sanjit. Thank you very much. Do we have Guru Rubina Sudharman here? Can I please request her to come to the stage for a ponnada and a bouquet? കയ്യടി നിൽക്കാൻ പാടില്ല, സ്റ്റേജ് കയറിയിട്ടില്ല. Guru Rubina Sudharman. Mrs. Manjusha Gobinathan. Thank you very much. And വേണ്ടാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതാ. And രവികുമാർ, ഞാൻ എഴുതിയതല്ല, അവരെഴുതി വെച്ചത്. And now a few mementos to our senior students. I'm going to call one by one. Suresh. Ashok. Babu K. Babu M. J. Ramachandran. Mahesh. Manjunath. Manoj. Sri Kumar. Sudhir. Sumesh. And last but not the least, Aparna. Thank you so very much. And now I'd like to request Guru Sanjit to come to the podium and give a short address and a vote of thanks. Thank you.
Oh my God, how was that? It takes a lot of effort to do a Melam more than 1 hour with so much complexities, so much rhythmic patterns, and to play in sync. That is the key here, to play in sync. It's not difficult. It's not easy, sorry. It's absolutely difficult. Okay? So they did a pretty good job. Let's give it up for one more time. I'd like to start thanking Swamiji. Back in the day, probably 10 years back, when Chinmaya was in Kedar, he opened that's a small facility, he opened that facility for us to actually start a Chanda Melam group. We used to rent a Chanda from a grocery store, and we used to start, for performing for Onam programs. And Vishwajit, I think he's not here, he is also one of the key persons in forming our group. So Swamiji, we are always indebted to you for your constant support. You're opening the Madhuvan facilities for us. You have been a source of so much support that, our whole team is the way it is because of your support. And Madhu, I don't know how many of you know that story because it's actually Mahesh who met Madhu. I think Mahesh asked Walson, who is doing Melam at Bridgewater Temple, and he said Madhu. And then he said, okay, he offered this classes, and that's how we all got the Pennsylvania team and New Jersey team gotten together, and that was the seed. From there, now we had a big family. It all started with like 15, 16 students, all because of you, Madhu, and then from there, we became such a big family. Today we have around 44, 45 artists on stage, so that was where we all started. And I would like to thank Ajit Hariharan and Sanjeev Kumar from KHNA for being one of our biggest supporters. They give us a lot of opportunities to perform our art, to present our art in different programs for pujas. So we are really thankful for that. I'd like to thank our MC Ravi Kumar. How did you do? All I had to do was just ask him, and then he did all the research. He came up with all the script and everything. Ravi, thank you very much for doing an excellent job. And Manjusha Gopinath, anytime we have any kind of musical requirement, she always, I just have to ask, and she's always there. Thank you very much, Manjusha, for supporting us. She played the same role in our previous Arangettam too. Thank you very much. And Mohiniyattam dance. We want to start off with a very traditional Kerala art form. So which better form than Mohiniyattam? And we didn't want to cut down the time. So when I asked her to dance, I said, you can take as much time as you want, but all we want is a very traditional item, and she delivered. Thank you very much, Rubina. Our stage coordinators, Aparna, Suresh, Sumesh, and Chandra. Chandra is Walson's friend. I didn't know him personally before, but he was like all over the place helping us. And I know what Aparna could do, and I know what Sumesh and Suresh could do. But then we had a fourth hand, and they all combined together, and it was very seamless. There was a lot of things going on over here, like everything went off very smoothly. So thank you, Aparna, Suresh, Sumesh, and Chandra. Our evening started with an auspicious puja, and that was done by Harish, Ravi, and Prasanna. Thank you very much. Your knowledge of this puja is like, you are able to do it. We got a very auspicious start. Thank you very much, Harish, and Prasanna, and Ravi. To have 45 artists on stage, we needed a facility that could actually accommodate that. It's like very few facilities in New Jersey and Pennsylvania have this kind of stage, and we were having a difficult time finding a facility, and we had to thank Nanda for calling like zillions of facilities. I just have to give him suggest a name, he would make sure that he'll call. He and his team went and checked out different facilities, and ultimately, we all ended up here. Such a beautiful facility for this, for something like, for an event of this magnitude. And Mohan for working with Chedana and taking care of all the formalities for this hall. There's a lot to it, but thank you, Mohan, Nanda, and the team. It's not that it's just they did it. They had other people helping them out. I'm just calling out the leaders who took the initiative for that. And I'm thanking John from JMPAC for handling the audio system. Everything was seamless. One of the best systems that we have had, even for the initial bhajan. It's like a different Indian instruments. Everything was very good. The food, Srini, Divya, and Prasanna for arranging refreshments and dinner. And thanking Kesa from East Spencer with providing dinner and the delicious refreshments that we already had. Decorations team. I need to hear a very loud applause for the decoration team. They came, there was a lot of planning involved, and they came early morning today at 10 o'clock. They were doing the whole decorations, and then after that, they did this Melam. It's not easy. I thank Lakshmi and Danya for leading the decoration team, and it's not just them. There are a lot of other people who helped them out, and the spouses, family members, they really took it up. They designed the whole concept, and thank you very much for taking the lead. Again, when we have an event of this magnitude, money is very important, right? Someone had to take care of the accounts. Anu took up the responsibility of handling the accounts, and in fact, she shared the responsibility with few of the others, but she was leading. She is our treasurer and accounts manager. Thank you, Anu. It was very seamless. There's a lot of money involved. She keeps track. She has prepared an excellent sheet with, expense, money coming in, money going out. Thank you very much, Anu. You did a wonderful job. Photography and video, Raji was, I'm thanking Raji for taking the initiative on that. She worked with Josh John from Jojo Arts and Photography. We can't wait to see the pictures and the videos. I hope, she has very high, she says a lot about you. She is very satisfied with your past work, so hoping that, we'll get to see awesome pictures, Thank you, John. And, he was very accommodating in our ask, like he set up a photo booth over there, and, he he set up different stations. So thank you very much, Josh. John, yeah. And you might have seen that all of us were wearing this white thing on our fingers. It's called chuttu, right? And it's not easy. Walsan, Babu, Vani, and Raj, they took care of everything. They stayed back after practice, and they made sure that everyone had 3 fingers, right? It was 3 times. So they probably spend another hour after the practice to get it done. Thank you very much. And Divya, our Bhargav's mom, as Walson said, she's our non-performing member. She is basically our resident media person. Anywhere we go, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, Melam, she always has her hands like this, with the phone, taking it. It's not easy, right? She takes it, she shares the media for us, So it's like, when we are doing Melam, we always want to see how we did. She's always there. Thanks, Divya, for always being there for us. And the back wall, again, Lakshmi arranged that with Masato. Thank you very much. I think it really created a good ambience for our Melam. And I got other batches too, and a few of them showed up, and they were helping us throughout the day. I'll just call up a few of them. I might have missed some, but bear with me. Jairam, Anish, Anjana, Biju, Hari, Jay Krishnan, John, Jay and Daya, they both came. John and Daya, sorry. Jay Krishnan, Mekkad Krishnan, actually coming from New York. And Rajiv Nair, Ram Tekekara, Sandeep, Setu, Suresh Bhaskaran, thank you very much. Your help really helped us that we didn't have to worry about anything about refreshments, or even we don't have to worry about dinner. They are taking care of all those stuff. So really, thank you very much. And Sunil Veetal, he's not even part of our team. He's just a friend who just volunteered and said, okay, I'll be there for you. Anything you need, just call me. I called him and he is there. And he's taking care of our serving the dinner. Thank you very much, Sunil. And the biggest thanks goes to all of our spouses, for everyone, for them to do what they are doing. Without the support of the spouses, it wouldn't have happened, So it's like, when you are all gone, like whole Saturday or whole Sunday evening, there are a lot of chores to be done at home, right, and they take care of everything. So I really thank for letting your spouses do what they really enjoy doing it. Without your support, nothing will happen, right? Thank you very much, all the family members. See, this batch was actually formed the day of our previous Arangettam. Right after the Melam, there's this one lady just comes up to me, and that is Hima. She said, I want to learn. On the day of our Arangettam, right after Melam, right, and followed by Nanda, he also reached out and said, that was how this batch was formed. And when I form a batch, I actually don't let them in. I create a WhatsApp group, and I name the WhatsApp group as potential students. Because unless they actually commit, right, unless they are willing to commit, I don't want to take them into a group. Getting into a group is a privilege, and getting to perform with us is a privilege, and I want them to earn that right to be part of the group. And all these people have really earned that right to be part of a group. Thank you very much. And this badge is also very unique. The people who have come over here, we have Neil, the youngest person, probably the youngest person in the whole of US who has done a 1 hour plus Melam. So it's kudos to him, his parents, and his guru, Walson. And in fact, he and his dad, Rajiv, both performed today. So it's a unique combination, Rajiv and Neil. Well done. And we have some couples here. Just step forward. Raji and Mohan, Danya and Hari, Harichadan and Jyotichi. They all started. Harish and Birri. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, Harish and Lakshmi, Harish and Lakshmi. Yeah. They are all couples, they got into this together. Isn't it wonderful? Give them another round of applause. And then parent, I already called up Neil and Raji, but we also have a father and daughter, Raj and Vani. Step up. Vani had a life even during her journey. She recently got married while she was a student. So, and she is also doing MBA. A lot of things happening in her life, but finding the time. And Raj is my tabla student too. And thank you for the commitment. And we all have a co-brothers, Walson and Srini. Where are they? It's all within the family, so it's such a wonderful thing that family members get together and do what they do and have something really close to our heart, getting to do with family members. It's priceless. Father and son? Prasanna Bhargav. Prasanna and Bhargav. Bhargav I just take him for granted because he is also Bhargav is a very busy person. He is a section leader of his school band. And even for today's performance, he had to get special permission from his band master, right, to do this. And Prasanna, and they are like father, son, and wife, like mom. They're always there. Really, thank you, Bhargav and parents. And we have two high schoolers. How high schoolers are these days, right? They have so many things to do. They don't let go any opportunity that they get. So it's always one thing or the other. So, but in spite of that, Aryan and Gaurav, please step forward. Within the busy SAT prep, debate club, that thing, this thing, everything, and they somehow find time to do this. Really appreciate you of that. Then there is three folks that is very close to me. That is the Boston folks. I call them the Boston folks. Ranjit, Shyam, and Prashant. For us to come for practice, for me, I stay very near Madhuban. It's like 5 minutes for me, and for others, it's like 1 hour. For them, it is like 5 hours. They came all the way from Boston, and it's kudos to their dedication and wanting to be part of our team, and they put in so much effort. Really appreciative. Thank you very much. And our senior batchmates, Ashok, Babu Kunil, Babu Muralidharan, Mahesh Gobinath, Manoj Ramakrishnan, Manjunath Nair, Srikumar Panikar, Sudhir Illat. Thank you very much. They are the folks who were on stage, but I also see Prem, our most talented member from our team. Unfortunately, he couldn't be part of our performance today. And then we have Rajesh Nair and Rajesh Vasugutti somewhere here. Thank you for coming here and helping us out. Of all the batchmates, I have to thank Walson the most, for doing so much for our team to get them to where we are. He had been training our Elathalan team and also taking the lead in developing a Kombu team. And also Sudhir, who is trying to develop a Kudal team. So hopefully next Arangettam, we'll have a Kombu and Kudal team with us. Well, let's give it up for Prem. Prem is here. If I have missed anyone, my apologies. There are quite a number of students and their family members who have worked behind the scene to make this evening shine. So definitely I might have missed. I'm human, so apologies if I missed anyone. But I thank each and every one from my bottom of my heart. But lastly, I want to thank my family, Nisha, Ritika, and Varun, for adjusting with my schedule, letting me focus on this event while they took care of everything else at our home and keep it running. I thank the it's a lot for them to adjust to. This is a lot of commitment, not only being away for the practice, but during during all the evenings, teaching different batches. It's a lot of commitment, so I am not there for a lot of things. So they take care of everything. Really, thank you, Nisha, and my daughter Ritika and Varun. And lastly, I thank the family members of all the participants. I am very much aware of the sacrifices the family has to do to let the students pursue this art form. Thank you very much.
And now I'm the final character between you and dinner, and I'm not proud of that. Participants, don't leave yet. We want to take pictures with Swamiji and Madhu. And for everybody else, can you please raise and give a final standing ovation before you break for dinner? A round lot of applause, please. Let's go. Thank you very much. Good night, Shubharatri. Please have dinner. It's in the cafeteria, and share memories. Thank you.